Hello and welcome, my friends. I'm David, and I'm here today to talk about two things. First of all, we reached 1,000 subscribers this week, which is amazing. Thank you very much. And I'm also here to talk about what you can expect of me and my channel going forward into 2015. So, first of all, 1,000 subscribers, that's amazing. I'm incredibly humbled by your support, and I keep saying this at every milestone, so I'll say it again. I am very humbled that you guys take some time off your very busy lives to watch me play video games. It blows my mind, and I'm loving it, so thank you very much. I love reading your comments. I love interacting with you guys, and it's just amazing. Thank you very much. I should say that I'm not all about how many subscribers I have. The most important part of my LPing is that I get to share my experiences with you guys. I remember playing great games and emotional games, and at the end you didn't really have that many people to share the experience with. And now I have like 100 people, 200 people, 300 people or more watch the videos and are like, way to go, David. Or sometimes like, David, you're so bad at games. Please stop. But those are rare and far between, even if they happen to be true at times. But I just love sharing my experiences with you guys. So thank you for taking your time to watch my videos. You guys rock. So what can you guys expect of me going forward into 2015? Well, if you've seen my Alien Isolation video, you will know that I have begun working with 60 FPS videos, which is something I love. I love the smoothness of it, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. I know it can be a bit jarring at first, because you're not used to watching that many frames per second. I think normal movies are like 24 frames per second, but I have begun more and more to get a bit obsessed with higher frame rates in my games, because they feel better. So I'll continue with that. And it's not just because it's smoother with 60 FPS. On YouTube, the quality also goes up a step. Because, you have 240p, 360p, 480, 720, 1080p. And then above that, you have 1080p, 60 FPS. So the picture quality actually becomes better when you do a 60 FPS video. And of course, you have to have quite a beastly computer to be able to run many AAA games in 1080p with 60 FPS. And I think my computer will handle most games, but maybe not all. So if I can't do 60 FPS on all my LPs, you'll have to forgive me. But I'll do my best. Games. So, I have this list that I want to incorporate these games into my channel somehow in 2015, I think. And I'll talk about each game. Many of these games are games that will be coming out in 2015. So, it's also a bit of a list, like most anticipated games of 2015. So, here goes. So, first off, Life is Strange. Now, this is a game I have been watching for a while, and the hype train totally went off the rails. I mean, it's so far ahead right now. I think everyone and their mother, as well as their dog, is currently doing an LP of this game, and I mean, that's great. It seems like a cool game. I have seen one trailer of it, and it said like Gone Home meets The Walking Dead. and that's a good selling point. But could the hype be... Is the hype real, guys? I don't know, because I haven't seen any other videos about the game. But I've seen many of my LPing friends play it, and some really big channels on YouTube playing the game as well. So I'm hoping the hype is real, because I'm gonna play it, at least the first episode. This is a episodic game. I think there's 5 games in total. And I'll play the first game and see if it's anything for me. But I am kind of excited about the game. I'm hoping it's good. Do you think it's good? Should I play it? Yeah, I think so. So Life is Strange is probably one of the LPs I'll be playing after Alien Isolation. We're slowly wrapping that up, and I have to have new fun games to play. Okay, let's do this again. Let's talk Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, this is a game that came out in 2014, and I was super excited, but yeah, you guys know, I couldn't get behind the controls. I had some really... I had a hard time. I had a hard time getting the hang of the controls, so I just said, no, I'm gonna have to take a step back and wait till a patch comes out. And I made a video about me checking the patch a few weeks ago. Oh wait, maybe a week ago, or something like that. And the comments on that video was, David, you're never gonna play this game if you're waiting for a PC control patch. Or like, play the game with a controller. Playing the game with the controller, that's not a compromise I'm ready to do. Because I want to play this on the PC with the PC controls. So I know you want me to play the game, and I want to play the game, believe me, I want to play the game. But I want to play the game when I feel that I will thoroughly enjoy it. And I'm sure I will, because there's so many... That game has got so many Game of the Year awards now, so I'm so freaking eager to get into that game. It's gonna be so much fun. Anyway, about you guys saying that there's never gonna be a patch about there's never gonna be a patch fixing the PC controls. I hope that you guys are wrong, because I have been following this patch discussion very closely for the last months or so. So, this is what the guys at BioWare are saying. I'm just gonna go into the forums here. Okay, so this is Mark Dara, who works for BioWare. And he says, with the release of Dragon Age Inquisition, we've been hearing a number of concerns from members of our PC community, including driver support, hitching and framerate issues in cutscenes, feedback on keyboard and mouse controls, and general user interface optimization for PC. We've been following these issues closely and are looking into them. Player experience is a top priority for us. Our goal is to address as many of these as possible in our upcoming patches. Okay, so that's sweet. However, this was made in 19th of November, so a few months back. And there has been a few upgrades going forward, not that many, but what they are currently saying is that the patches that are coming out now, they are building a foundation that the PC patch can rest on. So when they get to the control patch, they will be able to implement it easier. So today, on the 7th of February, when I'm recording this, Colonel Pierce, I think that's how you say the name, another BioWare employee, said this. With regards to patching, we're continuing to work on a number of things for Inquisition based on the feedback we've received from players. I can't give you specifics at this time, And believe me, I know that's not overly helpful, but we are working hard to address the concerns and feedback we are seeing from our community on all platforms. Also, please understand that just because a particular issue hasn't been addressed to date, it is not an indication that we aren't working on it. We are very aware that keyboard and mouse controls are an issue on the PC community. And that you guys are very passionate about this subject. It is something we are continuing to look into and continue to treat as a priority. So, this was posted today. So, they are working on it. What I will be... and I think I'll end up doing this. If the next major patch for Dragon Age Inquisition does not involve any PC control upgrades or changes, then I'm probably gonna play the game anyway, because I'm very eager to play the game. However, if there are mentions of a future PC control patch, I'll probably hold off a little while longer. But we'll see. I'm hoping that the next patch will be at least have some issues solved, but we'll see. I am a patient man, but I really want my Dragon Age Inquisition. Not just for myself, but for you guys as well. I know many of you really like my LPing style when it comes to Dragon Age. And that's the LPing style I want to continue playing. I want to be tactical. I want to really enjoy the combat, not just the story, although the story is the most important thing. I really enjoy the combat in previous Dragon Age games, but since the tactical options are a bit lacking at the moment, maybe, I'll just wait for a little bit longer. We'll see how long it takes. So yeah, I can't wait to get out there and play my Inquisitor. I think I will call him Garrett. Inquisitor Garrett. That's a pretty cool name, isn't it? I think so. Anyway, enough of Inquisition. Let's see. So, the next game on my list, it is Torment Tides of Numenera.
The Ninth World is an alien place, full of wonders and mysteries. Mysteries that may consume you.
If you want to open the maw, you need to figure out what or who it wants. Let's get our next leads from the drunks over there.
Not for hire anymore, Cast-Off. Your brethren shattered our morale.
And it is the spiritual successor to Planescape Torment, a game, I think it came out in like 99, something like that. And Planescape Torment was considered very much a hallmark for storytelling in computer role-playing games, with rightfully so, because the writing was top-notch, very interesting characters, great environments, and a very mature, grown-up storytelling design. And it seems like Tides of Numenera will go this route as well. So, very philosophical games, like Planescape Torment had the tagline, "What can change the nature of a man?" And I think this Torment game, will have the tagline, "What is one life worth?" So if you like more old school role-playing games like Baldur's Gate, Planescape Torment, and you don't mind doing quite a lot of reading, but you love story, I think this might be a game for you. Because I'm so ready for this game. So ready. Alright, the next game on my list is a little bit different. It's called Homeworld Remastered. And some of you might know the original Homeworld. It is a real-time strategy set in space. It's such a wonderful game. It was such a wonderful game back in the days. I don't really know when it came out, but it was... I think it was... Yeah. Was that 99? Or was it Planescape Torment who came out in 99? I don't remember. It was back in the days. In my teenage years. And I really enjoyed playing this game. And like 2 years ago, I booted up the game again just to see how it was. And you know how your views on things can be twisted by nostalgia and like, oh man, back in the days this game was so pretty, it was so awesome. And I booted this game up and it looked hideous. I mean, wow. The textures were almost non-existent. Resolution was not very good. It was not a pretty sight. But now they have remastered the game with new graphics, improved graphics, more visual effects, better audio. And I'm thinking that I haven't played on an RTS on my channel before because I'm not sure it's a good fit for my LPing style. But I do know a little bit about the subject matter, you know. I played the game back in the day, and now I get to see the remastered version for the first time. And I'm hopeful that that will be something fun to see. Also, it's going to be fun playing that game again. We'll see if I do an LP of it. I might do an episodic LP of it, like play one mission every weekend or something like that, maybe. We'll see. But if you like big lumbering capital ships slowly turning their turrets to give a broadside, or carriers sending out fighters and frigates and corvettes flying escort, then this is a game for you. And I'm very excited to play the game. Hopefully it's awesome!
This is the Garden of Kadesh. For 13 generations we have protected it from the unclean. The tyrannic raiders who came before you refused to join and were punished for this trespass. Like theirs, your ship has already defiled this holy place. If you have come to join, we welcome you, and will spare you your ship until all have disembarked. If you have come to consume the garden, you will be removed at once. What are your intentions?
We are unaware of the significance of this location. We mean no conflict. Please allow us time to prepare our engines so that we may withdraw as requested.
If you will not join, then die. There is no withdrawal from the garden.
Oh yeah, speaking of space, Star Citizen. I mean, I don't even know where to begin with this game. It's so ambitious, so huge. The Kickstarter funding is over like $70 million at this moment. And they just keep developing more and more cool stuff. I'm constantly reading up on their designer diaries. They're very open about what they're doing. And it's all about immersion, and more immersion. And breaking boundaries when it comes to graphics, audio design, gameplay design. And it looks amazing. It sounds amazing. And I'm quite confident that they will be able to deliver on what they promise. Because if they don't, there's going to be many tears. Many tears from many people. In general, you can say that it's a first-person universe. you're this character. You create a character just like any MMO RPG or any Bioware RPG. His facial features or her facial features and stuff like that. And then you can go down on planets, go to the bar, talk to people, get jobs, get into your spaceship, fly to another planet, sell some goods that you bought on another planet to get some cash. You can interact with all these awesome characters. You can, oh man. And there's so much to do. Mining, racing, espionage, information running, trading, pirating, bounty hunter, army, whatever. And it's one of those games you could just walk around and live in, you know. And I'm so glad that these kind of games are making a comeback. Space games, because I'm totally in love with that. I'm trying to get as many of my friends as possible to get into the game. Please just play the game with me. And when it comes out, like in 2017 or whatever, I want all my subscribers there, and crew a multi-crew ship, like a frigate or something like that. Like, control shields, power to weapons, launch fighters, engines, more power, and like when the ship is starting to break down, you have like this cool engineer guy. Like, let's say Angel Arts have specs into engineer, and he got to go into his spacesuit and EVA outside the ship and weld things, while the other guys like shoot off fighters. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be so cool, and I am easily hyped. So I might go down crushing, burning, crying, but I don't think so. Just playing that game, just being a Han Solo and having your crew with you on a smaller ship, and just hanging out, having a good time, trading, just enjoying this really immersive experience. It's gonna be so much fun.
Next. Stand by, starting scan. By entering Area 18, you agree to abide by all laws and regulations set by ArcCorp and the UEB. Any violation will result in immediate prosecution. You're clear to go. Please exit the checkpoint.
Battlefront, is that coming out this year? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. If it does, I'm gonna be all over that game. There's also this little game called Sunless Sea that's been getting quite a bit of attention lately from big profiles here on YouTube, and I might look into it. It's a exploring game mixed with like it's very Lovecraftian, Cthulhu mythos with a little bit of Pratchett in there. It's all about, you know, the madness that the horrible things you can't really see. You see the horrible things somewhere in the mist or in the corner of your eye, but it's not right there directly in front of you. It's that slow madness that slowly overcomes you as you go exploring these islands and stuff like that. It sounds, the premise sounds very intriguing to me, and I'll probably explain it a bit better if I ever get into the game. Lots of text, lots of reading, but you know, it's good practice. It's a good thing to practice my English from time to time. Anyway, I've been rambling for long enough. thank you very much again for 1,000 subscribers. I think this is gonna be a really nice year, 2015, for gaming, and I'm pumped. So, thank you again for watching. Please continue to enjoy my LPs, and I'll see you guys around. Bye bye.